Now a party election broadcast by the Conservative Party.
Some people don't think real change in Europe is possible. Some people don't think real change is necessary. Some people don't think it's worth fighting for. But we want to make Europe work for Britain and give you the final say with an in-out referendum in 2017. The difficult decisions we've taken have made Britain's economy stronger and more competitive. Our deficit cut by a third, a record number of people in work. And we're predicted to be the fastest growing economy in the G7 this year. We're working through our long-term economic plan at home, and we'll work through our plan to deliver real change in Europe too. David Cameron, backed by a strong team of Conservative MEPs, has taken action to stand up for Britain, vetoing a new EU fiscal treaty that didn't guarantee a level playing field for British businesses.
It's sometimes the right thing to say, I'm afraid I cannot do that, it's not in our national interest, and so I'm going to say no and I'm going to exercise the veto.
Taking Britain out of the Eurozone bailouts.
Because let me be clear once again, Britain will not invest in a Eurozone bailout fund. That is not going to happen.
And cutting the EU budget for the first time in its history, saving British taxpayers over £8 billion.
It isn't a time for tinkering, it isn't a time for moving money from one part of the budget to another. You know, we need unaffordable spending cut. That's what's happening at home, that's what needs to happen here.
But we need to go further. If you want real change in Europe, you need to vote for a strong team of Conservative MEPs to fight our corner and bring powers back to Britain. Taking back control of justice and home affairs. Keeping control of our borders and cracking down on benefit tourism. Getting a better deal for British taxpayers. Securing more trade but stopping ever closer union. And giving the British people an in-out referendum in 2017.
I believe that you have the right to have your say on Europe. So when we have finished renegotiating Britain's relationship with the European Union, we will give you the final decision with an in-out referendum by the end of 2017. Labour and the Lib Dems oppose our plan. They won't stand up for Britain and they refuse to give you a say. And UKIP, they simply can't deliver on anything they promise. Only the Conservatives will stand up for Britain and let you have your say. Only by voting Conservative on May the 22nd can you get real change in Europe.
That was a party election broadcast by the Conservative Party.